Hello. How are you today? Great. So I believe that this is your first appointment today. You're looking for a little bit of design help? Okay, great. Yeah, I can help you with that. So since you are a new client, I do have a little questionnaire that I'm going to ask you to kind of get to know more of what you're looking for. And then what we'll do today is we'll look through some of these pictures in here and kind of decide more on what you are looking for. Okay? So we'll be able to, that will help me kind of gauge what you're looking for in a home. And I know you said you kind of like, the white, black, and wood look, so I thought that this might be a great choice to kind of gauge what you're interested in for your future home. So, before we do that, what do you love about your current space? So I know you want to design, you're looking for some inspiration for, I think, your living room and kitchen, possibly bedroom. Okay. So you like open, not clutter. Okay. So you want more organization. Okay. You can definitely do that. And kind of find a fun way to put those in. Like plants. Okay. What do you dislike about your current designer space? So the clutter, kind of, you want more organization. Okay. Feel more open too. Okay. So in your home, are there any furnishings, decor items, collections, or sentimental art pieces that you absolutely want to keep? So you have a piece of furniture that was from your grandmother? Okay. So you want to figure out a way to kind of incorporate that into your design. Okay, you can do that. Anything else? See your plants. Okay. Alright, so some more questions. So thinking about your family room, what does your family normally do in this room? Watching TV, okay. Meetings, working from home, okay. Yoga, okay. Reading. And so can you describe kind of the ages and characteristics of who will be using the space? Okay, so adults for work. Any children? Grandparents? Okay. And then what are the professions of the adults? So I can make sure that the space fits. So, do the users of the space have any hobbies or extracurricular activities that need to be factored into the design? So, yoga, cooking. You like to take naps. Okay. All right. Are there any special needs that need to be taken into consideration? So, for example, sometimes, people have the inability to reach in high places. Maybe you need dim lighting or trouble with stairs. Okay. You like bright lighting? Okay. So keeping, the windows. Okay. Is a focal point? Okay. Alright. So what are your goals for, this space? You've got your kitchen and your living room, and we're kind of looking at that. So mixed activities, cooking, yoga. Workspace too? Okay. And then do you have any technical needs for the space? So maybe surround sound, Wi-Fi, home theater, computers, anything like that? Hidden cables? Definitely Wi-Fi. Okay. And then cables you want hidden? Okay. Alright, we can do that. So I'm just going to ask these questions to kind of narrow in on exactly what you like when it comes to design. So if that's okay, just tell me as much as you can. Try to be as specific as possible. We will look at some ideas in this book once we're done talking. So what colors do you like? Would you say neutrals, pastels, blacks, olive greens, ocean colors, bold colors? Neutral, okay. You like the white walls, okay. The wooden, okay. Are there any color combinations that you like? Okay. I think I have the perfect book for you. So, what colors do you dislike? Kind of dark colors, like overly bright, like bright pink or something like that. Okay. Do you have a, preferred design style, whether it's modern, beachy, contemporary, traditional, bohemian? Okay. Alright. And then what do you absolutely dislike for a design style? So modern, beachy, contemporary, gothic, bohemian. Okay. Alright. And then do you have any patterns that you like? Stripes, zigzags, polka dots? Maybe floral, and stripes? Okay. What about dislike? Polka dots. Okay. Alright. And then what words would you use to kind of describe the ideal style of the room? Casual, formal, spacious, clean, minimal, sophisticated, lived in, welcoming, romantic, lived in, okay, and welcoming, and spacious, okay. And you want to keep those feelings. Are there any, words that you want to add? Okay. Right. So we'll look through some kind of inspirational images together, but do you have any that you'd like to share with me? You didn't bring it? Okay, that's totally fine. I am going to send home this book with you today after we look at it, so that way you can really kind of focus in. I have some other books for you too. You can look at all different types of styles, and we can incorporate multiple styles in together. So how do you want the space to feel, or what mood do you want when you go into the room? Bright. Okay. and welcoming. Airy. Okay. What are your preferences for flooring? Hardwood, carpet, concrete, tile, marble? Hardwood? Okay. A rug? Okay. And then what are your preferences for artwork? Would you say abstract, landscape, nature, photographs, architecture? So you want just photographs, okay. And do you have specific ones that you have in mind that you would be able to share with me? Great. Okay. Almost done. Thank you for bearing with me. So have you ever worked with a designer before? Okay, yeah, great. So what do you feel like went well? And what didn't? Okay. So you feel like the pieces were there, but you didn't really feel like you got the end result. Okay. That you wanted, okay? So, will you be the main decision maker for this? Okay. I have your phone number and email address, so I'm just going to write that down. Okay. And how involved do you feel like you want to be during this planning process? So, very involved, minimally? Very involved, okay. And I think the more involved you are, the more you're going to feel like it's really your home and your choice. So I know you did mention that you want to do phases, so can you kind of talk about where you want us to start with this? So living room, and then kitchen. Okay. And then possibly the upstairs bedroom, the master. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so next we're going to talk a little bit about your pricing and budget. So what is your budget? So kind of thinking about just for the living room and kitchen. I know that you want to do that area. Okay. And were you looking to use any of the same furniture in your space? The couch, okay. TV, okay. And do you have a preferred time frame for completing this project? Great. And then what's more important to you, the budget or the result? Are there any other services that you may need help with? I know you mentioned the bedroom. Okay, so just that for now. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Google form, and this will be fairly easy to share with you. That way, if you want to put things in that you want me to consider, but I will also be sharing kind of photographs, furniture pieces with you on that form, and then you'll be able to kind of, decide if you like it or not. Okay. So, let me see. I'm going to write down to create the form. And it should be a very convenient way for you to, see what you like. And we will be, emailing regularly. Alright, so that's all the questions that I have for you today. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just take a look at this book and just kind of get some inspiration. This is one of my favorite designers, Amber Lewis, Made for Living. So we're gonna look at some of this. I know that you mentioned this is kind of the style that you are looking for. So I wanted to get a little bit more specific with things that you really want in your home. Okay. So I know that you want white walls, so something kind of like this. I like how it's airy. Got this nice touch up here, and even the lights, so we can do kind of those unique touches if you were interested in that. You're not interested in a bedroom right now. Kind of that airiness, but they've got the pops of color on the back. And were you looking to do a new backsplash? Okay. And we've got, I love this detail of the fireplace here and the ceiling. And I feel like this really is bright and airy. Would you be interested in a contrast like this, the black and white? No? Okay. It can make a room feel smaller, and I know that you're looking for kind of the airy, bright look. Kind of something similar to this. And remind me, what color is your couch? White. Okay. You like this one? Okay. Just gonna write down this page number. Kind of just inspiration. And what do you feel like you like about this room? Down the page number here. Page 30 and 31. Okay. Right, so you like kind of how open it feels. You like the coffee table, and I know that you do have a fireplace there, and you were interested in putting the television there because you do watch TV in there. Okay. And I kind of like how, you know, the windows are a big focal point of this room. You really use kind of the pillows to bring in color. This is really nice too. Would you be interested in something like this? You could kind of bring in, you know, lots of little pieces and photographs that way. Yeah? Okay. Do you like the ladder? So this would be kind of something, if you've got less natural light, this color really can brighten it up, but I think you have a lot of natural light. And you notice how the curtains kind of, they're using white here, but this room doesn't feel as bright and airy. This one, the nature is the outside. We like this one too. What about this ceiling here? Just okay. This page down. And so you really like kind of like the earthy and tonal colors. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna want to use kind of a neutral white to kind of balance all of that warmth in here. But this is a beautiful space. I really like this room. just feels like welcoming and airy. This one, you like this, yeah, so you can open this for the TV that way. If you want to make it more formal, you can close it, but if you want to make it more, casual, you just open that, but it will block the windows a bit, but you do like this. Okay, let me read this page. Page 52. Okay, let's see. This room. Alright, so this, I know you're not interested in the dark paint. I'm just going to show you some examples how it can make your room pop out, but you don't have to do anything extreme. I know you did mention you do like the white and the black kind of contrast with the wood look, so I did want to show you some, but you don't have to. So it does kind of darken up the room, but in here it looks super bright. But it can really make it look very, very, classy. Like, I love this look with, the touches of black there. If you're interested in that. You do want the black windows. Okay. I think that really adds a pop. And we can look at window styles. They've got the 3 spaces, some have, 6. Even here. I love this look. It's beautiful in here too. And there's just the detail of, these wood panes up here. Something like this for the chairs. Okay. Just the neutral, earthy, warm tones is what you're looking for. So I do think we should, add in some pops of black throughout it with, the wood look and the white look. Your hardwood floors are going to look beautiful in there. So, are you interested in wallpaper at all? No? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip through. So, we know the color palette that you're interested in. You're going to want those earthy tones. You want white walls, with some wood accents, and then you want some black, and then kind of adding details. So now we're going to start kind of looking at furniture and fabrics to think about, the real bones of the room, okay? So the finishes, materials, tiles, all of the small things, just kind of getting an idea of what you're interested in today, okay? So, fabrics like this and making, how do they come together? Because the details are really going to be what kind of makes your home pop. And then you're not doing the bathroom. This, you like this? Okay, so are you interested in kind of gold hardware? Okay. In your kitchen cabinets, you have white. Okay. So we will want to bring, some, I was thinking maybe like black lighting, pennants. plants, things like that to kind of make that white pop and stand out, but definitely bringing in some greenery and plants to bring them more of that nature feel. Do you like these build-ins because you're able to kind of accessorize it and, change things up? Okay. So you can see kind of how all of these, come together. It's got that earthy tone. I like kind of this theme here. Okay. So this one's a little bit more bright. This one has more kind of the black gray tones. So I'm gonna look at some more hardware. Would you like maybe kind of like this color? This is more traditional. It's more modern. This feels very open, and I love all of the, bar stools. I like this. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Keep looking. We're not doing the bathroom. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some lighting, rugs, mirrors, and art now. With this rug, the lighting, it's really in the little details that really make the room pop. So we're going to want to find a focal point. So I know yours is kind of like this, more of an open concept, and you've got these beautiful windows here. So we're not going to want to cover them up. Mirrors are going to make your room look bigger. And if you see anything, just let me know. Alright, so let's see here. So I'm going to see if there's any that I think that you might, stick out to you. I know you're interested in kind of that neutral tone, and we do have those, built-in cabinets. Would you be interested in painting them black, maybe something like this, or would you like to keep them white? You like this black? Okay, because I think that will kind of make the room stand out more. And you do have, some vintage pieces that you want to incorporate, so I think those are going to look beautiful in your home. Here are some, just different examples. So, these pieces like this, really do look beautiful, stand out. So we can definitely do something with some of the pieces that you have. So we are going to want to, look at the pillows, the textiles that are in your room. I really do think that it can make or break your room, so we're going to want to make sure that we choose the right ones for your room. Just kind of something like this and how they go together. Here. And then we will, do something with your shelves. I know you mentioned you want photographs. Do kind of like, books, plants, things like that. Yeah. So maybe something more like this. Okay. And in your kitchen, do you have just regular cabinets? You don't have the open shelves. I'm not going to do the bedroom right now, so I'm going to skip over these. Let's do this one. And you wanted it open, but that will give you lots of, something like this would give you lots of space to organize. I know you mentioned that earlier. This, I just want to show you the cute dog. So bedrooms, and we're not going to do workspaces, but something like this. You would like the black in the dining room, kitchen. Okay, yeah, I think that looks wonderful. This kitchen too. It's very nice, open. The high ceilings really add to, the space. So I am going to send this home. I wrote down kind of the pages that you mentioned to me that you felt like those are kind of your inspiration. You can obviously look at it on your own and kind of decide. You will be living this, so you decide what you like. And kind of, if you want to even look at furniture inspiration for this, you can. But right now we'll kind of, decide the main pieces, and then we'll go in and figure out all of the little details. Okay, so I am going to send this home with you, and then I'm going to be emailing you some additional pictures of furniture, textiles, things that you want. But I think just finding the inspiration photos in here will kind of give us a starting point, and then we can change things from there. Okay, so here's this book. And take that home. I'm going to send you an email tonight, and we'll be in touch. I'll see you later.